on Evening Magazine.
I'm St. Brian. Even if you don't recognize this harmonica wizard, you will recognize this band's signature tune. He's a different kind of war veteran. We're catching up with the great LeeOskar.
In high definition, it's Evening Magazine for Friday, March 20th. He's played on some of the greatest songs of the 70s. Local music legend LeeOskar, later on the show.
When LeeOskar of Redmond was 6 years old, someone gave him a birthday present. He opened up the box, and what he found inside would change his life forever. And if you're my age or a little older like you, Daryl, it would change your life as well. Because what LeeOskar found in that box would later on get you up on your feet and dancing at your junior prom. St. Brian has the story.
You may not know his face or name, but when LeeOskar lays down one of his most famous riffs, bells should be ringing from deep within your soul. As the harmonica wizard in the band War, Lee has played on some of the greatest songs of the 70s. And Lee still plays with the same joy as that 6-year-old boy first unwrapped a harmonica on his birthday.
I remember the first time I was just breathe on it. I mean, it would literally play me. I mean, it would just sound like a symphony. I got hooked, and that's where it all started.
Today, Lee makes his home in Redmond, where he still records and runs a company that makes some of the best harmonicas in the world.
LeeOskar has done a lot towards expanding the possibilities of what the quote conventional kind of harmonica can do.
Lee has never been one for convention. Consider the name War, born in the age of flower power.
Everybody walks around saying peace. And I always said, you know, peace, nobody's in peace within themselves. The war within ourselves is what makes us be creative. And somebody pulled that out in my conversation. Hey, let's call it War.
War began as a backup band for former Animals singer Eric Burdon.
We would get on stage and we would basically improvise. Eric might even set up a scenario. Say, okay, guys, we're going to go on a rocket ship and we're going to fly to the moon, and you're going to be the captain.
In 1970, one of those jams became a #3 hit on the pop charts.
You spill the wine and take the pearl. It was not girl, pearl, which was the acid back in those days. So he was talking about spill the wine, take the pearl.
After Burdon left, War continued to jam on, scoring 5 top 10 hits.
We were never successful if we tried to tell anybody else what to play. It would be an argument, a fight, or something.
The music stayed fresh, even as the press kept hitting the same stale note about Lee being the only white guy in a black R&B band.
And I remember one time somebody yelled, hey, brother, like that, and then comes up close and looked at me, are you a brother? So there was all these cliches between white and black and all that. And I hated that. Frankly, I thought it was pretty, arrogant or whatever.
Sometimes I don't speak right.
Even in War's heyday, Lee was often frustrated by the quality of harmonicas on the market.
I would literally take every dime I had and buy up every harmonica. Hopefully I'll find maybe 1 out of every 10 that was good or something.
So Lee teamed up with a Japanese company to start up what is now the 2nd largest harmonica company in the world.
I just think they're a great musical tool, so I can't think of a better endorsement to give them than that.
But Lee isn't all business. He's always looking for a chance to play, especially with other war veterans who, for legal reasons, have to call themselves the Lowrider Band.
The integrity of the music and the jam band that we've always been, that's still there. And that's what the Lowrider Band is, and nothing homogenized.
Please write my mother, tell her shape I'm in.
Yes, Lee is always looking for a way to make music. That 6-year-old inside needs to find a way to play.
I get grouchy if I don't eat, I get grouchy if I don't play music.
LeeOskar, great sounds, great memories. He normally jams the last Friday of the month at the Highway 99 Blues Club. He's normally there last Friday of the month, but he will not be there this month. Try April, you might have some better luck there.